We get the up. Alrighty, welcome back to the Son of a Boy Dad podcast. Today it is March 25th. It is 2:50 p.m. and we are here from HQ3.
If you're listening to this, it is Francis's birthday.
True, it is Francis' birthday today, so go wish him a happy birthday. Go buy tickets to his live shows. That would probably... He's doing Philly in a couple weeks.
And as a gift to him...
Go see him.
No, we gave him the day off.
We gave him the day off. We let him go down to Florida to play with Foreplay.
With his little boyfriend, Frank Burrell.
Exactly.
Did you see that Borelli's is hosting Billy Football's congressional?
Yeah.
It was like congressional rally.
So is that a real thing that's happening?
I think it's dead serious real.
Like, I watched the video of him, like, and it looked real.
It's real.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I think he could win.
I think he could win, too.
I think he has to lean into being Billy Football.
Yeah.
Like, I think that would play on TV and shit like that. And I think he should go super MAGA.
Well, I think he is. He's going alt right.
No, but he's like going like Republican, like softly. Like, I think he should go super MAGA and like appeal to like, he should wear like a cape and shit.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That would be awesome.
Or like football pads, but like MAGA football pads or something.
How old do you have to be in Congress?
I think he's in the sweet spot, 25.
Really?
Yeah. I know 35 for Prez.
Yeah, I know that.
But I feel like if he gets ahead of it now, he could be Prez by 35.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he had 10 years in like the politics beforehand.
But do you think he would give up his job on macro dosing?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
That's his propaganda wing.
Do you think if he became president, do you think macrodosing would surpass Part of My Take?
Damn, Big Cat's going to quash this. Big Cat's running.
I mean, that would be pretty huge.
Yeah. Damn, that would throw a wrench in things.
Yeah.
They need to fucking link up and make sure that never happens.
Dude, did you see that Spotify put out like the numbers for their podcast?
Oh, for Rogan?
Yeah, and like Call Her Daddy.
Yeah, what did that?
I didn't know that Call Her Daddy was still so fucking big.
Yeah, these sluts won't sleep.
Yeah, I thought Call Her Daddy was like kind of, I feel like I thought it like declined after the split. But it's like, dude, they're getting like 3 million viewers an episode.
I think that we have a perception when things go really mainstream that they like fall off or like that they start declining. But in actuality, they're like bigger than ever.
Oh, it's huge. 3 million views an episode.
Like, I think Bert Kreischer or like people who follow Bert Kreischer are like, oh, he's falling off now. When in reality,
he's doing arenas.
Yeah, he's doing arenas everywhere.
Every single night.
Or like people are like, oh, fucking Young Sheldon's on cable or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck Young Sheldon. But it's like, no, Young Sheldon, like 8 billion people watch Young Sheldon.
It's crazy.
Same with Call Her Daddy.
Yeah.
She's just mining the Miley Cyrus family.
Yeah, well, it's like someone was saying that she's like Joe Rogan for girls.
I've seen that. But yeah, in that she's like 1/6 as popular.
Yeah, well, I mean, of course, no one's gonna be Rogan.
Rogan's the mainstream, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. What was his? His was like 14.5 million an episode.
Was that an episode or is that subscribers, or is that the same thing?
I thought that was the same thing. I don't even think. I mean, if it's subscribers versus listeners, that means that it's probably like 20 million an episode.
Yeah, probably.
Because who the fuck is following Joe Rogan on Spotify?
I don't follow anybody on Spotify, and I listen to tons of podcasts.
I think I follow like the Suicide Boys on Spotify, and that's it.
Yeah.
Because that was when I was like a big fan. I was like, they need my support.
I need to fucking put these guys on my back.
Yeah.
Put money directly into their pockets.
I don't follow anybody on Spotify.
But now everybody's online being like, CNN gets 550,000 listens a broadcast. Joe Rogan gets 16 million a broadcast. Yeah. Who's really mainstream?
But also, it's like Fox News gets like 500,000 a broadcast too.
I know, but I think that their point is that Joe Rogan posits himself as this like alternative, like we're the people in the shadows who like don't really we have an unrepresented voice.
Yeah,
and in reality, he's the voice of the people, the Vox Populi.
They must be like dubbing it over in other countries, right?
You like that, a little Latin for my Catholic schoolboys over there? Would you say dubbing it over?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh, like Malaysia?
Yeah. Yeah. Like there's got to be Joe Rogan in Spanish. Unless maybe they're like using it as a tool to like learn English in other countries.
You think so?
I could see that for sure. Yeah. Like go home and listen to an episode of Protect Our Parks. try and figure out what they're saying.
This is American culture.
Yeah.
This is beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, it is.
Sounds
it
like
is kind
that guy
of
had pretty good English.
Culture.
The guy I was doing an impression of had already learned English from, from Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
We don't have enough Spanish to do a good-ass impression of them.
Yeah.
Damn, I gotta fucking... Since I stopped driving to Philly, I haven't been I haven't been crushing long-ass pods recently.
You haven't been crushing Rogans as much?
I've missed out on Rogies, and
I was a lot of Rogan this weekend for me.
Why?
Because I was driving a bunch.
Oh, yeah. It was nice when you have like a 3-hour drive.
Yeah.
You were driving in Cali?
Yeah.
You did look tan. I didn't know if it was just jaundice from your fucking diet or if you were...
It definitely is, because I didn't go outside at all.
Really?
I went fishing one day, but...
That barely even counts.
No, it doesn't.
Actually, no. I saw a behemoth that you caught.
Oh, a tiny little guy?
Yeah.
I was the only guy that caught a fish that day.
Who else were you out with?
There's 100 people out there, and I got a fish, and they all crowded around me, and they're like, he's on. And they're like, what'd you get it with? And I was like, just a swim bait. And then you know what really pissed me off? After I caught the fish, they all came over to me and started fishing right where I was fishing.
Yeah, that's so annoying.
Yeah, so I had to move. But it's that's bad etiquette. You don't do that.
Yeah,
you're supposed to give people their space.
I know. That's fucking corny as shit.
And then I didn't get another bite the rest of the day. And
yeah,
that was like 30 minutes into the day.
That's because these fish probably got wise to it.
Yeah.
Even these fish are smart enough to realize.
I know.
What are the dudes like that you're running into?
Oh, dude, it was all Mexicans, and then there was 2 white kids who said the N-word more than I've ever heard a black person say the N-word.
Really?
Yeah.
What do they sound like?
Like they were 13-year-old white kids who just learned what the N-word was.
No, but like an impression.
I can't do the impression. Dude, I'm not even kidding. It was every other word.
Yeah.
And I thought they were Mexicans because I know Mexicans kind of get that pass.
They do. And I honestly, till recently, I thought it was fine.
Yeah. I was under the impression until now I thought it was still fine.
Yeah, I guess it's not. I don't know.
Diego? You get the pass?
Black people need to stop gatekeeping the N-word.
Yeah. Well, Mexicans, I mean, dude, these kids, but these were fully white kids.
Yeah.
But I mean, just throwing it around. So I moved partially because they took my spot and partially because I was like, this is so uncomfortable.
They're going to lump the 3 of those white kids in together.
Yeah. When shit hits the fan, I do not want to be grouped up with you boys.
These 3.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it.
So I skadoodled down further. Didn't catch anything the rest of the day.
That's fucking brutal. But at least you got out there. That's truly the joy.
Yeah, it was nice.
How many casts do you do?
Had to have been close to 1,000.
Really?
I was out there for a while.
Let me see your forearm muscle.
There really isn't any.
You have to be rippling after 1,000 casts.
I did get to because I don't really use spin rods unless I'm like on the road or something like that. So, but my spin rod cast, I became pretty good at it. I could do the thing where you kind of just like flick it out instead of doing the full like.
You hit him with the Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, just because then that's when you can put it right where you want it, and it goes straight instead of up. So that was like I felt pretty badass doing that.
Wait, so when you caught one, what was everyone saying?
They were like, "He's on, he's on." Yeah,
but was it the Mexicans or the white kids saying
it was the white boys?
Yeah,
yeah,
he's on.
They were saying he's on, and then
this N-word's on.
Yeah, and then they were like, "What'd you get?" You know what I got, bro. They saw me. I was taking a photo of it like right next to them, and they were like, "What'd you get?" And then of course I'm like, I tell them what I'm using, then they switch to what I'm using. Nothing.
Did they have it? They had what you were using?
Yeah, they had big ass tackle boxes.
So they're pros.
Supposedly. Not quite. I mean, I'm the only one that caught a fish. And then you hear like everyone else coming up to me being like, "Any bites?" Landed one.
You have to be one of the most traveled fishermen in America right now.
No, I've only ever fished in. Actually, I guess I've fished a couple places, but
that's what I mean. Like you're going to a different city every week and fishing.
No, I've only fished in California. I guess I fished in Portland and Atlanta as well.
Okay, so that's still a couple. Jersey,
a couple places.
New York.
Jersey, New York.
Colorado,
Wyoming.
Yeah, you're a very and is that all this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely one of the most traveled fishermen this year.
Probably, yeah. Got to be at least top 1%.
Sound off in the comments if you've if you've like travel fished close to as much as Lil Sas.
Well, what I really want to do, I want to get out to because bass fishing is fun. Bass fishing is so fun that it makes me resent fly fishing because fly fishing is stupid. but I enjoy it because it's a challenge. But it's like if I was in a survival situation and they were like, you can have a spin rod or a fly rod, I'm not like, I'd take the fly rod and snap it in half. That thing is a fucking joke.
I don't even know what fucking fly fishing is, dude.
Dude, it's so hard and it's so unreal. Like, unless you're like on top of a mountain where there's fish who have never, where there's like unpressured trout, you're not like, it's.
What is it?
You're fishing, you're hoping that a fish is going to eat a fly.
Out of the air?
Like there's nymphing and then there's dry fly fishing. And dry fly fishing is when you take like a little, it looks like probably like a grasshopper type looking thing. And that just sits on top of the water and you drift it down the water. And then trout will rise and they'll eat it and then go back down. And then there's nymphing, which is nymphs, which are tiny little flies like this big. And that's what you do in the colder months and they sink to the bottom. They're aquatic insects.
Is that why you have to like whip it with a fly fish so it like lands on the water? Or
no, that's because with the fly is so light that you're not even casting the fly or casting the line. Fly line is like heavy and thick.
I'll be honest, I kind of until this point thought that you're like catching fish out of the air.
No.
I thought you're like lassoing fish.
No.
Hoping that they'll jump out of the water.
No,
and, like,
that would be awesome.
Tying a noose around them and yanking them to shore or some shit like that.
Fly fishing I still prefer. Like I still enjoy it more. It's more fun. It's more like of a challenge. But my success rate with spin rod fishing versus fly fishing is every time I get a spin rod, I catch a fish.
You got to go out of the
And I pretty much have never caught a fish fly fishing.
So why do you like it so much?
Because I'm waiting for the one time that I do catch a fish, and it's going to be an exhilarating moment.
It'll be euphoric?
Yeah.
It's like playing Warzone without mods?
Yeah, exactly.
I knew it.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Spot on.
That's just me listening to you.
Spot on.
Me picking up your fucking the joys of your life. You like to do shit the hard way.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to just take an easy fucking catch. I like to have someone fucking just serve me a fish.
Yeah. That's ideal.
I like to just have a grilled fish set down in front of me by a nice waiter.
Yeah, that is awesome. That is nice.
Yeah, I want it easy.
Yeah. I'm excited to hopefully catch a fish this summer in Wyoming.
You got to go deep sea, bro. You got to quit pussyfooting around with the land
I grew
animals.
up fishing in the ocean.
Did you ever catch a fucking, like a sword fish or anything like that?
No, I caught some cod. It was mostly just striped bass, but we would catch like big striped bass, like this big. Huge.
Fuck yeah. Your daddy must have been so proud.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Your daddy must have set you down on his knee and told you you were his greatest creation.
Something like that.
Did you go, how was your shows? Did you do anything while you were out there?
Oh, dude, it was like one of the worst weekends of my entire life.
I thought you said the shows were very fun. When you say the shows are very fun on your Instagram, is that a lie?
Oh, yeah. Almost always. What am I going to say?
If the shows are very fun, you don't have to say anything.
Going to be in Providence this weekend.
Like, yeah, if the shows are good, you don't have to say anything.
Well, okay, so Irvine was fine. Irvine was weird because the room is huge. It's like a 400-person room.
It's like the Coliseum.
Yeah, that was fine. I think I did okay. I don't really know. Like it was one of those times where I felt like I was doing bad, but then everyone after the show was like, "That was great. It was really funny." So I don't really know.
They have to say that though.
No, they don't.
They know how fragile you
are.
If
they don't think you did well, they just leave right away.
So people came up, sucked you off, and then got out of there?
So people were sucking a little bit, and then I kind of got my ego boosted up again.
Thank God.
Few. And then I went to Bakersfield.
Few.
Then I went to Bakersfield. The first show in Bakersfield was kind of rough, but it was still fun. It was light, probably like 30 people. No, it was probably like 60 people, but there was a party of 42, and it was like a corporate, like, party.
What the fuck? Did they know it was you there signing up for?
They were just like, we're gonna go see a comedy show.
Just whoever it may be.
Yeah, and that one I was like, I feel like everyone hated me, but I was doing fine. Like I was getting laughs where I was supposed to get laughs. It just I wasn't like killing.
Yeah.
But then
not your crowd.
Yeah, but then I saw a lady in Walmart the next day, and she was like, "That was amazing." She was like, "I needed that laugh so much."
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, all right, well, maybe I didn't do that bad. And then the next show, the Saturday show was great. Saturday show was awesome.
Is there a chance the Walmart lady was trying to seduce you, though?
There is a chance.
I feel like that's kind of what was
she
going
had
on
like
there.
10 kids.
So she really needed that laugh.
Yeah, she said, she was like, you have no idea how much I needed that laugh.
So she's fertile too.
Yeah, she's fertile as hell.
Basically, she's trying to seduce you.
Pretty much. It could have been that.
How's the Taco Bell out there? I know that Taco Bell was incredible.
Taco Bell was pretty good. Dude, it was a dark weekend. Denny's by myself.
Oof.
Yeah.
For breakfast?
Breakfast, because I had to drive from Irvine to Bakersfield, which is like a 4-hour drive. Stopped at a Denny's. Inhaled Denny's. I mean, I was in and out of Denny's in 5 minutes. I got the English breakfast or whatever it was called. It was like the English like slam or something.
What about I thought it was a Grand Slam at Denny's.
The Grand Slam. Yeah, I got the Grand Slam.
Classic.
Inhaled it.
$5.99.
Yeah.
How much does that cost?
I don't even remember. I was in and out so fast.
Put it on the corporate.
Put it on the corporate card. And then I went out to Bakersfield, got in, checked in the hotel. Had to go to the show, did the show, and then I just polished off the night with Taco Bell. No, I didn't masturbate. There was no masturbating this weekend.
Really?
Too depressed.
What?
Way too sad to masturbate.
I thought that your sadness went in hand with your masturbating.
Oh, no. Masturbating might have been what would have taken me over the edge. The last thing I needed was that post-nut clarity.
Or the, depletion of serotonin that came with it afterwards. You need to keep every bit of nut in your body.
Yeah, exactly.
For the potential of life.
The brain fog was the only thing stopping me from killing myself. Is that I just couldn't think straight. I needed that. That was like a shield. The lack of jerking off was the shield that was protecting me.
You're lucky that lady with 10 kids didn't fucking jerk you off in that Walmart.
Yeah, I would have gone straight back to the hunting area, blowing my head off.
Yeah.
So then I went fishing. I woke up in Bakersfield that morning, and that was like that was like one of 2 lowest points of the weekend. Waking up in Bakersfield, Taco Bell wrappers on the ground. That was like, oh my God.
You're eating too close to your sleep time.
Bro, I had no other there was no other choice.
You don't want to eat before the show.
No, you don't want to eat before the show, and then after the show, people are like, "Where are you going to go get food?" And you're like, "Oh, I'm probably just going to," and they're like, "Don't go here because they'll kill you." Like, it's like one of those towns where everyone's like, it's actually a really nice town, it's very safe, but then they're like, "Oh, but don't go to that place because you will die. They will murder you there." So you're like, all right, I guess I'll just go to Taco Bell and stay in my car. That seems like the
won't
best
get raped
bet.
at Taco Bell, right? Right?
Yeah.
Good to go.
So I went to Taco Bell. Burger King was next to Taco Bell, and I was so close to swinging over to Burger King, but I was like, I think I'll feel less bad about myself if it's Taco Bell.
Really?
Yeah.
Why are you acting like one of them is significantly more?
Because Taco Bell is just tacos, dude. Just some soft shell tacos.
Taco Bell is garbage, dude.
Yeah, but Burger King's so much worse.
No, it's not. So much worse.
Bro, I knew if I went to Burger King, it was going to be fucking chicken fries, fucking 3 Whoppers. It was going to be a slop fest.
It's all dog food.
Yeah, I know, but it would have been, I promise you it would have been uglier if I went to Burger King. If I went to Burger King, there's a good chance I wouldn't be here right now.
You would have just exploded.
It would have been a fucking triple Zoloft kind of night.
Stacking your Zolies?
Oh, yeah. There was a lot of stacking this weekend.
Just like taking video of it with like 8 Zoloft in your mouth.
My serotonin is going to go through the roof.
Damn. Well, come to your next shows, I guess.
Yeah. And then, I killed on Saturday night.
The Late Show?
It was I did 3 shows the whole weekend.
Oh, so there's only one show Saturday?
1 show Friday, 1 show Saturday, 1 show Thursday, because they merged the shows because I sold so poorly.
Oh, and you had 60 people at the one show, and that was your only show of the night?
Yeah. Yeah. And so
I thought you had like a show after that.
No. It was just straight back in bed by 10, rolling around, just being like, what am I like? It was one of those weekends where I was like, if my parents saw me right now, they would be disappointed.
Definitely.
They would be like, this is what you dropped out of college to do.
You gave it all up to be in a fucking days in.
But I can't emphasize how good this Saturday show was. It was crazy. The Mexicans loved me.
They put you back on top?
Dude, they loved me. And they laughed.
They must remember you from fishing.
They must have, dude, because they laugh. Oh, dude, their laugh is so much more satisfying than the white man's laugh. Because they laugh like they're ashamed that they're laughing. They're like shaking. They're like, no. And I'm like, I got more coming. There's more of that.
Of that good shit. You like that good shit?
What is oh Lord in Spanish?
Adios mío.
Adios míos. There was a lot of that. It was crazy.
Ay, ay, ay.
It was crazy, dude.
Dude,
Two
Mexican...
white ladies in the front. They left. They hated it. But the Mexicans were like, yeah, get out of here.
Solamente para los
colonizer.
cabrones. Damn.
It was crazy.
That's fucking... Mexicans have some of the best senses of humor
Oh, dude,
of
they
anybody.
loved everything.
Mexicans have incredible, fun senses of humor. It fucking rules.
They loved it. It was crazy. Dude, there was this old Mexican dude in the front row, big ass mustache, fucking buttoned up shirt. Dude is causing a scene because he is laughing so hard. Like I had to like stop because it was just him just howling. And then I ended my set and everyone's clapping. And I looked at him and he's not clapping. And then he looked at me and made direct eye contact with me. He goes like, he just gives me a thumbs up. And I was like, that was better than any applause I've ever gotten in my entire life.
Oh my God. That's
it was crazy.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are true. You might be Mexican deep down.
Yeah, I think I have to do like a Mexico tour. Because he was like, I mean,
Little Sasquatch in Puebla.
It was crazy. There was like every show. There was probably like that show was probably close to sold out. There was probably like 15 white people, and then like 100 Mexican people.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so fucking awesome.
It was crazy.
How nice is it that you found your base with them? I wonder why they all came. They must like your name.
Oh no, it was just they must have been giving the tickets away for free for sure.
Oh really?
Yeah. Absolutely. Free tickets for sure.
They just went down to the Home Depot parking lot.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's no doubt in my mind that not a single person in that room paid for a ticket.
Damn.
And if they did, they were probably like $2 tickets.
But that's awesome though.
It was probably like use code LAUGH to get a 99% discount.
It's so much more enjoyable when you have it for free anyway.
Oh yeah, guarantee weekend for sure.
So nobody
bare
knew.
Minimum payment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made no money.
So nobody knew that you like no Lil Sasquatch fans were out there.
The first night there was a couple. It was so funny, dude. There was like it's like all these people, and even if they're white, it's like they're you know that they're from there because they got like I was saying and they got braided beards. Like they're not your normal whites from New York City.
They have like the hemp hoodies.
Yeah. And then I look to the left on the first show, and there's just this dude there, just sitting there in like a Pardon My Take polo with like curly hair and a mustache, and I was like, "Oh, dude, you clearly don't live in Bakersfield." And he was like, "No, I'm in town for work. I decided to come by the show." He was like, dude, it was like he like I saw him and he like jumped out. I was like, "Oh, you're definitely the only person that's here to see me right now."
I feel like I can spot a Barstool fan from anywhere.
Yeah. And then I talked to him after the show. He's like, "This is my third time seeing you."
What?
Yeah.
You got to start giving people like discounts.
Yeah, like punch cards.
Yeah, 3 times to come see you is incredible. You got to give them a free coffee after 10.
Yeah. I don't know what the reward should be.
That's what John Taffer said, dude. That if you go to someone's restaurant once, it's a 40% chance you come back. Go twice, it's a 40% chance you come back. Go 3 times, 70% chance you come back.
Damn.
So you just got a customer for life in this guy.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah, the shows were all fun. The shows were not bad.
You just said they weren't.
Well, now I'm looking back on it, and I'm like, they were fun.
It was more just the circumstance of being depressed. You need an emotional support mook.
The circumstances, well, not having my emotional support mook there was very difficult.
Yeah, what did you...
It was just...
Who was your opener?
These local people.
Yeah?
Older men. 46.
You asked them how old they were?
They told me how old they were.
Why?
I don't know. We spent a lot of time together.
Really?
The shows were long as hell. The shows were like 10-minute host spot, 10-minute guest spot, 25 feature spot, and then I go up.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Long shows. So the 2 white ladies that left, I think they were just, we've seen enough. Because they were howling. They weren't howling. That's an exaggeration. They were like those weird white people. They were clearly like, they looked like they were very wealthy. And they were like I would make a joke and they would go, "That's hilarious." No laugh. And I'd be like, "Thank you."
That is a great honor. Did you do any crowd work?
No, not really. I tried to do a riff on the top on the first show.
About Shohei Ohtani?
No, that happened on an Irvine. An old man made a joke. An old man in the front row made a joke about Shohei Ohtani, and I didn't know what was going on with Shohei Ohtani. And I honestly, to be honest, I forgot that his name was Shohei Ohtani. And I looked like a damn fool.
I know. Someone tried to rat you out to me.
Yeah, I don't know why people do that. What is the point of that?
Yeah, it sucks.
To be like, what I was going to get in trouble for not knowing Shohei Ohtani had a gambling problem?
Yeah, or just being like saying Sas tried to do crowd work.
Oh, that's what they said?
Yeah.
They said I tried to do crowd work? I didn't try to do crowd work.
So fucked up.
I didn't try to do crowd work. No, it wasn't even crowd work. I was making a joke about something, and then someone else brought up the Shohei Ohtani thing. And then I was like, oh, I don't even know what that is. Trust me, bro. I made it funny.
I fucking believe you.
You don't get into the 250 without not knowing how to deal with shit like that.
I don't fuck with these snitches, dude.
No. It's crazy to snitch on me like that.
You don't think that the 250 has 250 each that they could send after one of you motherfuckers?
Dude.
250 brings 250, and then those 250 bring 250. And then what happens?
That's crazy. But,
yeah.
Dark weekend for sure. The drive.
Why don't you just not do the shows where you don't make money?
Because you got to. Oh, it was a battle. There was a lot of Colin Francis being like, I don't know what to do with myself. Yeah. And then like talking to my manager. It was rough.
What'd you say to your manager? Stop booking me on these shows?
I was just like, why are we doing this? But then the worst part is that the shows went well.
Well, he needs his 25%.
No, they don't get 25%.
Oh, yeah, 50.
No. No, but it is like I was bitching and moaning a lot in Irvine to them, and then I left
and
on
he grabbed you up by your collar and was like, you have your whole career thanks to me.
Yeah, pretty much. No, not at all. But then it was like then leaving, and I was like, this show's actually ended up being fun, which sucks because that's like the ultimate victory for them. For me to be like, this sucks, I shouldn't be here, like this is pointless, and then me leaving and being like, shows were actually really fun. So, and then they're like, yeah, we knew that was going to happen.
You should never admit that. Because now they can book you on anything.
I know. Now I'm going to be doing a whole tour of fucking Southern California.
You're going to be doing cruise ships.
Or Northern California, I guess.
You're going to be doing riverboat gambling on the Mississippi. Like fucking Tom Sawyer.
Yeah. The drive from Bakersfield back to LA on Saturday night was dark. 80 miles. The highway leaving Bakersfield is 80 miles just straight as an arrow.
Yeah, but that's like 120 minutes to protect our parks, so...
It was a lot of fucking Turn the Page, Bob Seger.
Oh, you're listening to music?
Yeah.
When do you divvy up when you listen to music and when you listen to potties?
It got to the point where I couldn't take any more music, so I put on Protect Our Parks.
There you go.
Listen to them talk about the JFK assassination.
Fuck, what did they... actually, go listen to that if you want to know what they said about that.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil Protect Our Parks. It's only going to get 11 million views.
No spoilers.
Hopefully our 20,000 listeners don't stop. Doesn't hurt Protect Our Parks views.
Did you watch that Nickelodeon documentary yet?
No. And I don't know if I'm going to.
Why not?
I don't know. I think I'm over hearing about kids being fucking touched and stuff.
Why? You know that's just setting more kids up to be touched. If you don't listen to every gory detail about a kid getting touched, you know you're enabling the next kid getting touched.
I don't really fuck with the kid stuff in true crime.
Why?
Like, I like true crime when it's like, it's adults, you know? Like, at least they've had a life.
You want an adult to have been, like molested, you mean? Or
no, I don't like the molesting either, but it's like,
you want an adult to be killed.
If an adult gets murdered, it's not as... I mean, it is bad.
So you'd rather have an adult get killed than a kid be molested?
No. I don't know. This is a tough question to answer. I don't really think there's a right answer to that.
We need this for the clip.
I know. But it's just like, I don't know, like there's something different about watching like the Ted Bundy documentary rather than watching like the John Wayne Gacy documentary. The John Wayne Gacy documentary I turned off because I was like, this is way too dark.
Interesting.
It's just like stories about him raping little boys. And it's like, all right, fucking freak.
The Drake Bell was basically like, anything you could have imagined happened to me. He was
like,
I won't say what happened, but just use your imagination and come up with anything as crazy as possible. And that's what they were doing to me.
That can't be true, though. Well, I mean, not to dismiss Drake Bell, but I mean, watch the John Wayne Gacy documentary and then say anything you could imagine.
Why? What was JWG doing?
Freak shit.
I think that's what happened.
Dressing up like a clown. Like, I don't think Schneider was dressing up as a clown. And like,
well, it wasn't Schneider. It was this other guy, Pickle Man, that was doing it.
Oh, really?
It was one of Schneider's minions.
Damn.
Well, I mean, I think that he could
What
have been
was
doing
the? I didn't watch it, but what? Like, I'm not gonna watch it. But what happened with there was some John Wayne Gacy was a part of that document. I think that's why I keep on referencing him. I saw some Instagram reel where they were saying that like one of like the people working there had like was like a pen pal with John Wayne Gacy.
Really?
Have you not watched the documentary?
I watched 3 episodes, but it was like so on Saturday I was like ready to go out I was going to go to a buddy had a bachelor party in town that I was going to go to. They had a table at a beer hall from like 7 to 10.
Yeah.
I took a nap beforehand and I woke up and I was middle school sick.
Yeah.
Like
middle school sick.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know
Where you're
exactly
just
what
like,
you're talking about.
Oh!
Yeah.
I was just moaning.
Like calling your mom.
Yes.
Yeah.
I literally contemplated calling my mom. I was like, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
I felt like a World War I like child or like a 19-year-old getting like killed on the battlefield.
Yeah.
Like I needed to talk to my mom.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's what happened to me when I was sick recently. I had to call my mom and be like, what do I do?
I had no idea what to do.
I'm like, you're going back to like drinking ginger ale, just because like I don't even know if that works, but it's just I remember doing it when I was a kid.
I had ginger ale. They had like Imodium, but I was like, I can't even take Imodium because Imodium will stop this diarrhea I'm having, and I need everything out of my body.
Oh yeah. I
was on the floor like dry heaving next to my toilet for hours until it was like the painful dry heaves where nothing's coming out, but like. Except for like snot and tears out of my eyes.
A lot of tears are coming out.
It was so insane. All this fluid was coming out of my body. And so I would go run to shit in the bathroom. Like I couldn't even take my jeans off. Like I had jeans on and they were just like.
Wait, why are you in jeans when you're sick as fuck?
I was like gonna go out. I just like napped on the couch and I was like gonna get up and go out. Woke up sick as fuck and I'm just going back and forth to the bathroom. I couldn't even change into the sweatpants. I had like my jeans halfway up my like thighs, my ass hanging out, sprinting to the bathroom like 11 times in a row.
That's how I play video games when I want to play so bad that I don't feel like changing. I just walk around with my jeans unbuttoned.
It is a great feeling.
Yeah,
having your jeans unbuttoned.
Yeah,
just a wide open fly. Like a hot girl.
Do you ever think when something like that happens? Because I've had that happen where it's always after a nap. Do you think?
I think the nap was like trying to like figure it out for my body.
Do you think if you didn't nap, you would have been sick? Do you think if you didn't nap and you just went out to that bar, do you think you're throwing up at the bar? Or do you think you have a couple beers and you feel fine? You wake up the next morning.
No, that was an inevitable sickness.
You think it was
that
inevitable?
Still resides in me. There's still a darkness in me that like
interesting.
If I hover over a toilet, it's going to be like a Super Soaker 9000 coming out of me. It's going to be a fucking fire hose.
So did you puke at all?
I was puking. I was throwing up. I was fucking shitting.
Have you eaten anything?
It was like barely anything. So I tried to, one thing at a time. So I that's when I listened to, I was like on the couch, like rolling around, like moaning while my wife watched that documentary. So I was like in and out of consciousness.
That's even worse.
Just listening to fucking rape tales from the Nickelodeon days.
Oh, girls love that shit.
Girls love it.
Yeah.
It's so insane.
Yeah.
And so I hadn't eaten anything that entire day, 24 hours. But then my buddy Mike was coming up for the fucking...
Best Man Mike or Mike Wallace?
Best Man Mike.
Best Man Mike.
There's more Mikes than that, though.
But I know.
But you whittle it down.
Usually when you reference a Mike, it's one of those.
No, because last weekend I went down to go see another Mike in Philly. Who's baby I saw. I went to the Ale House with Mike.
Oh, yes. Newborn baby Mike.
New Mike.
Yeah. Oh, because is that baby's name Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I knew that.
Yeah, you knew that.
Yeah.
You knew New Mike. But Mike was coming up to go see the fucking tournament games.
Yeah.
At
saw
Barclays.
You were there.
So it was like
at the Barclays?
At the Barclays Center. The Charles Barclays Center.
Vaping at the Barclays?
Yeah. Dude, so I was like I couldn't be like, yeah, let's just do this another time.
Yeah.
There's one March Madness. So I woke up feeling absolutely terrible, but I'm like, I'm going to go to this anyway.
They're like, fuck it, this is March.
I know.
Yeah.
I had to fucking rise above.
Yeah.
I literally brought like dude wipes into the stadium.
That's crazy.
I brought a fat pack of dude wipes. When I was leaving the house with them, my wife was like, are they even going to let you in with those? Like I'm smuggling something that's
they got
like...
You got, I mean, you also could make a case. Be like, look, it's either going to be...
I would have told them if they like
everywhere.
patted me down, I would have been like, I have diarrhea and this is March. I'm not going to fucking skip March Madness
so
just because I have
was
fucking
last
diarrhea.
Night, right?
This is last night.
Yeah.
And I fucking brought my dude wipes into fucking.
Damn. What game did you go to?
I went to Duke, JMU, and then UConn against Northwestern.
Gee.
2 terrible games.
Really?
Whippings.
I didn't watch.
Back-to-back ass whippings.
I placed a bet last night, and I tailed Will Compton, and it won. And I didn't even watch the game.
Really?
Yeah, it just felt like it.
This is March.
I was on self-destruct mode last night. I was like, I'm just gonna spend money where I can.
Take all my money.
Yeah, and I won $175.
You try and flush it down the toilet.
Hashtag
the toilet
DK
spits
partner.
it right back at you.
Yeah.
You can't get rid of it.
No, they didn't want me to lose.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, that was the Cosmos being like, he one more loss. And he's
I bet
dead.
the over on that Houston Texas A&M game, and it hit by 70 points.
Yeah, that was
The over was
smart.
130, and it ended up being
180
195.
to 100 to 95 or
Yeah.
whatever. Great game. You actually missed out on a barn burner. A
Yeah.
classic. I got a future on Houston to win it all. They're probably not going to though.
Because they lost. Or no, Houston won.
Houston won.
I have a future for UConn to win it all.
Do you?
Yeah.
UConn looks fucking dirty.
I have a future for UConn to win it all, parlayed with Iowa to win it all for the women's.
Really?
Yeah.
What's that pay out?
$25 pays out like $800.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
That's a nice little future.
Yeah. That might be completely wrong. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's a weekend in Bakersfield right there. The 25. Not the 800.
The 800 is what your 80
The
got paid off it.
Yeah. The 800 would have been a residency in Bakersfield.
You're the Bruno Mars of Bakersfield.
I lost the check. So I gotta tell them to wire me the money too. Left it in the fucking hotel at the LAX airport.
The wiring fee is going to be as much as what the check was.
Dude, have you ever stayed in a hotel airport?
Yeah.
Do they do their deposit fee, like for incidentals, is way higher than normal.
Probably because they know you just hop on a plane and get the fuck out of there.
Dude, $200.
Really?
I paid $400. Well, obviously you get the $200 back.
But it was $200 for the room?
Yeah.
Just to sleep for the night?
Yeah.
Should have just stayed in the terminal.
Dude, I slept for fucking 6 hours.
Yeah, you should have just stayed in the terminal.
Yeah.
Like Bill Murray.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's robbery.
Yeah. So anyways, you go to the Barclays Center.
Shit my brains out.
You're shitting at the center.
I'm shitting at the center. Water.
Oh, that's so bad.
My boy Mike's texting me. He's like, dude, we can leave if you want. I'm like, fuck no.
Yeah, no, you don't want to.
I'm fucking
leave.
fine.
Yeah.
I've found actually I went to the bathroom, it was fine, there was no line. I left, there was a massive line. The rest of the time there was huge lines in the bathroom. I found a fucking transgender bathroom.
Oh.
All gender bathroom.
Gender fluid.
Gender fluid bathroom.
Like that 50 Cent photo. Have you ever seen that one?
No.
Where he's peeking out of the gender fluid bathroom?
No,
It's hilarious.
But there was like a dude outside of it, like a stadium worker, not doing anything. He was like, this is employees only. I was like, it doesn't say it's employees only. Just shit at the precipice of my asshole.
Yeah.
Just a waterfall, like fucking Moses.
I know that feeling. I know. It's just it feels like there's a bubble in like right at your asshole.
Yes, it's right
as soon
there.
as it pops.
And I was like, dude, it doesn't say anything about
Yeah.
it being. And he was like, well, the janitor doesn't like people going in here. He likes to lock it. I was like, I'm fucking go. He's like, I'll make an exception for you.
Oh, man.
And
Did you tell him?
No, I didn't tell him. There was no line. There was
I
like,
would have told him.
and I came out and he was still just standing in front of it. Like that
I would've told
must be the like where they fuck.
They fuck in there for
They
sure.
must be just sliding in there to like
Yeah.
subtly fuck.
Yeah.
Someone goes in there. Or like crazy trains or some shit must be happening.
Yeah.
Crazy trains.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Surviving the Barclays Center. That'll be a new documentary.
Yeah. All the employees are running train. But then, so the only thing, I hadn't eaten for 2 straight days. I tried to eat a hot dog in there.
Oh, dude.
I got a pretzel and a
Are
hot
you
dog.
crazy?
It was the worst decision I've ever
That's what
made.
you're going to go back with? Is
I
a
took
hot
2
dog
bites of
from a
it.
fucking stadium?
And it has just been residing in my esophagus right here since then,
No.
dude. This is probably 24 hours ago that this happened.
Like when you swallow a pill without water and it just gets stuck.
And every 15 minutes there's like a burp and it just is like literal hot dog water is coming into my throat.
Brother, I wish I felt bad.
That's my own fault.
That's your fault.
That's
you going from food poisoning to going to probably like when you eat stadium food, it's a 50-50 shot of getting food poisoning.
Well, it was a
you
kosher
probably
dog.
doubled down.
It was a kosher.
That doesn't mean anything.
I figured it was blessed by a rabbi or something like that, and I'd be good to go. I figured that they went to the meat factory and blessed all these, so I shouldn't have a problem with it.
Oh, brother.
Dude, but Mike was going through the same thing, and he wasn't even having the fucking food poisoning issues that I was.
Because he had the dog.
No, he had the he had the problems with the dog.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even because of the food
Obviously,
poisoning.
dude.
I took 2 bites of it, and it has stayed in my system. It's been so fucked.
Dude, that means that you're gonna recover from food poisoning, and then it's probably gonna come back right away.
Like, I just burped right now.
Whole different animal.
There was just dog in that
Yeah,
burp.
whole different animal. I wonder if you
it's
double
not going down.
Do you think if you double down on food poisoning, it reverses?
It's
like they cancel each other out?
Yeah, it could be the unstoppable force and the immovable
Yeah.
object. That's why I was trying to send in the fucking hot dog like gangbusters.
Yeah.
I was trying to send it in there like ice.
Yeah, like you just like have another drink in the morning.
Yeah, the hair of the dog.
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah, and so then this morning I was like in bed. I've been feeling gradually better over the last couple days.
You came in here looking rough.
Yeah, I lost 9 pounds over fucking 3 days.
Yeah, you came in here and I was like, either someone died or something is very wrong.
Yeah, it's been fucking liquid out my ass.
Yeah.
And I was like laying sideways in bed, just like trying to sleep it off, turned over sideways, and I like Hershey squirt
Oh,
in the boxers.
not a Hershey squirt in the boxers.
Run to the bathroom to go fucking throw like just to go shit liquid.
Yeah.
Just to fucking put a yoo-hoo in the toilet bowl.
Oh.
And I like I was like, get these fucking underwear, like threw them in the corner of the bathroom. I fucking walk out of the bathroom. The dog has shit on the fucking floor. I go to clean up the dog shit, and the dog has taken my shit underwear into her cage, dude. It was a morning from hell, dude.
Oh, that's so bad.
I've been going through the ping pong match of hell.
What time was this?
Probably 8:45.
Oh.
Just starting off my day. Mike just seeing me in my fucking underwear, like picking up fucking dog shit.
Mike stayed at your place?
Yeah, he stayed at my place.
Oh, no.
He got the day off.
This is March, bro.
Yeah, for March.
This is March.
He had to get the day off. He convinced his foreman at his union job to marry his girlfriend so he could get the day off. The dude did it.
That's crazy.
The dude married his girlfriend so she could get health benefits.
Hell yeah.
She has hepatitis
That's awesome.
from heroin use.
Have I met this Mike?
Yeah.
This is Best Man Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I met him a bunch of times.
Great Mike.
We DM on occasion.
Do you?
Yeah.
Send him one now.
Hell no. I don't want to. He's busy.
No, he's not.
He's got the day off.
He just took the day off. He's driving back to Philly.
I don't want to bug him while he's got the day off.
You can't get fired on your day off. He's got Friday off too, bro. He's fucking
Damn. Is he coming back down?
No, it's Easter.
Shit.
The Lord's rising, bro.
I know. I forgot that Jesus is coming back to us on Sunday.
What are you about to do for Jesus' return?
I got to go home.
Yeah?
Not for Easter. Well, I got to go home because I'm going to go see Larry David on Monday with my parents.
With the fam?
Yeah. And now my mom's like, you're coming home for Easter, right? And I was like, I was going to fly to Boston Monday night and then fly home Monday night.
What?
Like, I was planning on being in Boston for like 2 hours.
Is that possible?
Or I was going to
There's no way there's red eyes from Boston to New York.
Well, the thing is, the problem is that I'm going to Providence that weekend. So it's like, then I don't know if I'm going to just stay.
The weekend of the 4th or the weekend of the 10th?
The weekend of the 4th.
Okay.
So it's a lot of travel.
Yeah, that's fucked. Fucking brutal. Your mom probably thinks you know Larry David.
Oh, 100%. Absolutely.
Is she one of the guys you work with?
Yeah, she absolutely thinks that. She probably, like, I know my mom, and I know in the back of her head she thinks that, like, we're going to get invited, like, backstage to hang out with Larry David. They have such a warped percentage of my career. Perception. Or a warped perception of my career.
Yeah.
They think it's
your agent's the one getting a warped percentage.
Yeah.
Eating your ass alive out here. Fucking agents.
Let's talk about The Gentleman. The Gentleman is a brand new TV show streaming only on Netflix. It follows criminal, drug-dealing, murdering aristocrats in Britain's criminal underworld. All right, it's starring Theo James from The White Lotus, great actor. It's Guy Ritchie's brand new hit TV show. Based on his movie, they made it into a show, and it is on Netflix right now. I definitely would recommend it. It's full of fucking Virgin Mary. They're saying it's Virgin Mary full of weed, Hitler's balls, cocaine chickens, and a priest with a shotgun. You'll see some crazy shit in The Gentleman. All right? I'm definitely going to check it out. I love Guy Ritchie's work. I've seen all of his stuff. This show, I've heard nothing but great things about. Go check it out now. The Gentleman is streaming right now on Netflix. Watch what happens when you try to play gangsters at their own game. Don't miss The Gentleman now on Netflix. Alrighty, let's talk about Game Time.
Game Time.
Game Time is the official ticking partner of Barstool Sports, and it's our favorite fast and easy way to buy tickets for all the sports, music, comedy, and theater events near you.
That's right.
So if you want to go see perhaps Ronnie Chang at the
Orpheum Theater
directly next
Madison,
to Comedy on
Wisconsin, directly next to where we perform.
Are you serious?
That we had to
I love
navigate
him.
through his line in
No
order
way.
to go to our show, which had no line. And we looked at his line and thought, maybe some of these people are in the wrong
They
line.
might be reading in the wrong
Not
line.
Not one.
And you got to assume tickets to that show are pretty pricey, so that's why you should use Game Time.
Well, you
Last
can get a
minute
better
tickets,
deal.
Flash deals, zone deals.
Yes.
See, he's performing in rooms so big that you actually can pick which zone you want to sit in.
Yeah, you could get crowd work. You could get splash zone, nosebleeds, whatever you want, honestly. But they're all a great deal because it's with Game Time. You pick where you want to sit. You get to, I mean, you're right up front to Chang,
Yeah.
which
and
is the
look,
dream.
You want to be as close as you can when you're at a show like that. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code BOYDAD for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code BOYDAD for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets, lowest price
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Agents, I mean, you guys should start a class action suit against agents because they're fucking robbing you guys.
Oh, yeah, big time. Now,
There's-
I like my agent.
Of course. There was a class action suit of against realtors because all realtors are taking 6% and they make $100 billion a year.
Wait, they take 6% of everything every time they like sell a house?
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
How crazy is that? So if you sell a house for $1 million, your realtor automatically gets $60,000, even though you found the house on like Redfin or Zillow or whatever. Like you fucking scheduled everything yourself, and then a realtor automatically gets that.
Yeah, I had to do that when I fucking signed my apartment that I live in now. I was like, dude, this is what I found the house on Zillow. I scheduled the meeting to go see the apartment. The guy doesn't even show up. He's just like, buzz in and I'll let you in. And then I go see it. And then he's like, all right, do you want to sign? Like all over text. And then I meet up with him in person to give him like $5,000 or some shit.
Yeah, it's insane.
I was like, are you kidding me, dude?
It must be the sweetest job.
Well, it's just like a hack.
That's why you see so many people who are just like sleazeballs, fuck ups, or just like the
Realtors.
laziest people.
Because I think
they
it's
just
really
become realtors.
easy to
Yeah.
get your realtor license.
Yeah.
It's like everyone that drops out of college, they just become a realtor and they start making like millions of dollars.
They're just like, I just want to chill, but also occasionally get $60,000 just dropped into my bank account.
That's crazy.
Or I think it's maybe 3% goes to, so you pay $60,000, 3% goes to the selling agent and 3% goes to the buying agent. But still, just $30,000. Just, I mean, if you're selling multiple houses a week,
Yeah.
you're fucking caking.
I told you about how the realtor asked me if I wanted to get into the Comedy Cellar
Oh, yeah.
because he was like, I work with Noam, the owner. And I was like, dude, that's not how I want to get into the Comedy Cellar, is having my realtor recommend me.
That's how all the greats did it. That's how Rock got in.
How'd you get in here, dude? Oh, my realtor suggested me. Dude had never seen me. He was just like, I'm a big comedy fan.
I can get you in. I can get you in
Yeah.
anywhere. Store, cellar, mothership.
The store. Fucking A. I've had some nights there.
Oh, my God. The best. You've never even fucking been to the store, honestly.
Now I haven't.
Sad.
I think I'm doing a show there in June. The
Really?
Belly Room. 60 capacity.
Oh, I know all about the belly room.
So we're going to try and see if I can get my best Mexicans out there.
Bring them in like a fucking bus full of
I'd
migrants.
love to do a show in LA and have it only be Mexicans and all the whites can't get tickets.
You should book it as that.
I know.
Lil Sas, Mexicans only.
Yeah. The Mexicans only tour.
Bring your 23andMe at the door.
Yeah. That would be awesome. I mean, dude, greatest crowd in the world.
Mexicans are incredible.
Yeah. I got to start doing more Mexicans.
There was a
More Mexican shows. That sounded wrong.
Yeah.
Doing Mexicans.
Sounded like Pickle Man.
Yeah.
One of the dudes at the kitchen at the ale house, a Mexican bro, Alfonso.
Yeah.
Mike was just there on Saturday, and he was in the kitchen, and the Mexican dude Alfonso was like, "Donde está tu amigo Tortuga?" And he's talking about me, bro.
I don't know what that means.
Where's your friend, the Tortuga, which means a turtle? Because when I worked there, I just moved slow as fuck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they fucking, 10 years plus removed. And
That's
still
crazy.
asking
They still
about
remember
me.
you.
The Mexicans, bro.
The turtle.
This dude Alfonso is like this 4'8" Mexican dude who just like is fucking wider than he is tall.
Oh, yeah.
Just fucking can carry anything.
Yeah.
Fucking just a brick shit house. And like there's always these like teenage like punks that come through, these pimply faced white kids that come through. And one time one of the kids, like he was washing dishes, one of them came up behind him and pulled on his ponytail, and he just turned around and kicked the kid square in his balls. An incredible move.
Yeah,
dude.
that's awesome.
Took absolutely no shit from anybody.
That's crazy. You got to do that though. You can't let another man touch your hair like that.
Especially a little boy like that.
Yeah, a little
just because
white
he's like
boy.
a tall, skinny white boy.
Yeah.
You're getting kicked in the fucking balls.
Oh, I beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
I'd fucking kill him.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Like the Sinaloa cartel.
Yeah.
You wind up on a Jeff Nadeau TikTok. What he didn't know is little Sasquatch had a lust for blood. You ever watch his TikToks?
Whose?
Jeff Nadeau.
No. I know he used to do the mob ones.
Yeah, he does. But he does like cartel and like mob shit.
MS-13.
It's fucking incredible.
Apparently MS-13's got quite the presence in Bakersfield.
What if it was like the gang lords
I
of
might have been doing a
MS-13?
show. Yeah, and they love me.
What if a cartel boss is like, Lil Sas, we're going to pay you $15 million to come down to fucking Juarez and you're going to do shows for us?
I would do it for sure. I would absolutely do it. If they reached out to my agent as like it was like a corporate gig, they're like, we're sending you out to MS-13's headquarters.
No, your agent would be like, we have $500,000 for you.
I would absolutely do it.
Yeah, you got to do it then. Or I heard, there's a lot of East Coast. There's a lot of East Coast cartels.
Yeah, but they don't fuck with the East Coast ones. I only like the West Coast ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're way better.
Yeah,
it is different though because the West Coast, the Mexicans in Ontario hated me.
Oh, Ontario, California.
Yeah, but that was last year, so maybe I was just way worse.
Yeah,
because this year they loved me.
You can't have been way worse though.
I think I probably was.
Maybe it was maybe you said something offensive to them.
Maybe.
Did you change much of your material?
I guess I got it probably new like 20 minutes.
Of the 40? Of the hour, so there's 40 that they could have already heard?
Yeah.
Maybe they were just gone off the Modelos.
Yeah, maybe.
They
didn't like my jokes about not drinking.
Yeah.
They hated that.
Yeah, definitely.
And then I won them back with my plain stuff.
Always.
My shit jokes.
Yeah, those always play.
Yeah.
Shit jokes, plain stuff, maybe a little masturbation stuff.
They loved the shit stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty much flipping tables over because they were laughing so hard. It's like, dude, they're laughing like they're like, this is so wrong. That's what makes it the best. It's so funny, dude. Coming down from that show was weird because I got off stage and just went straight to my car. Like I got off stage, my car was parked out back, went straight to my car and went to LA. And I was like coming down from that, like the whole drive. It was like a very odd feeling.
I'm just picturing you in like a sombrero and Mexican soccer jersey.
Yeah, I was listening to that fucking song.
What
What is that song? Fuck, it's in Spanish. Me and Gardini were singing it when we were in San Diego. It's the one that's like, no, it's like a white person like Spanish song.
Is it the Bieber one?
It might, no. Fuck, what is it? I'll text Gardini and ask him.
Yeah, you got to get to the bottom of this. We need to figure out what this Spanish song is.
It's a funny song. Should I just call Gardini?
Yeah. Get him as a feature on the app?
Yeah, that'll be huge. He definitely won't answer.
No,
or else it really.
Tell him he's live to tape. You got to tell him he's live to tape.
He's not going to answer. He's definitely asleep or some shit. Fucking asshole. Dickhead.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
They got my shit in Spanish now. I didn't even set that up myself. How the hell did that happen?
It's his shit.
His shit?
Yeah.
Dude, I told you. Shit changes when you go out west. They got his shit in Spanish.
What the? Well, that was English.
Yeah, but it was a Spanish accent for sure.
Yeah.
Your call has been, or was that?
Charcoal had been forwarded into voicemail. It's got to be Texas. It's because he's in.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That was crazy. Great timing.
Yeah, that was a blessing from Gardini.
Oh, I remembered it. It's the one where it's like, I'm leaving today. How does it go?
Is that?
Adios, amigos.
Adios and vaya con Dios. Wait, that's a country song.
I know, but it's in Spanish. Everyone was bumping that out in Bakersfield, dude.
Or is that
That's
fucking
Bakersfield
Zach Brown Band?
I think it's Zach Brown Band.
Adios and vaya conmigo. I'm leaving today.
It was a lot of that.
So pour up some Jaeger and do me a favor. I'll grab my guitar and play.
It was a lot of that driving back to LA. I'm leaving today.
That's the whitest song. Zach Brown Band. My bartender, she's from the islands with a body that's been kissed by the sun. That's a way of saying she's Mexican.
Oh, man.
Her body's been kissed by the sun.
It was great.
That's hilarious.
It was a dark drive home, though. Drive home was not as fun as I'm making it out to be. I stopped at a truck stop. So this highway back it's 80 miles straight. Wrong fucking person. It's Bo. I don't got time for this bullshit.
Wait, take Bo.
Hell no.
Get Gardini and Bo on the same app?
I know, that's crazy. That's big numbers. Dude, last week's episode, big numbers.
Did it?
Calling it the episode that broke the internet.
All because of a dirty lie I told?
Oh, because of a dirty lie. Dude, that I'm not even kidding. I felt it in my stomach when you texted me and said it wasn't true.
I told you on the episode.
I know, but I didn't believe you because I thought you were just covering up your tracks.
How would that be covering my tracks?
I don't know. And then I texted you, and then you said it wasn't true, and I was like,
I literally like ran into someone at the show.
One single tear fell
like,
down.
They're like, I fucking love Sass or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I'm coming up with like a story to tell on the podcast about this show right now.
Dickhead.
What do you mean? I think the real story, there's like a Bill Murray story where he's like fucking, I think he was like washing the dishes in someone's kitchen at a house party.
No, it was just a classic like funny story that ends up making me look like I'm fucking retarded somehow.
I don't think
everyone's
it made you
like,
look
classic Sass hasn't heard the Bill Murray story, has he?
No, it's like
oh, and let me guess,
how
many Super Bowls has Wayne Gretzky won?
People are picking it up as like a gossip story.
I know, I saw that. Someone was trying to do like a report on it. Except then
Baby Gronk just rizzed up Ryan or whatever the fuck his name is, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Did you see the McGregor stuff?
Yeah,
that guy's in bad shape.
That actually made my shit look very believable.
I know,
but he was fine at the movie.
McGregor?
Yeah, he was fine.
Every interview I've seen of him in the last 2 weeks has been like that.
I mean, I don't know when that shit happened, but he was literally fine at the movie.
I mean, he must be doing.
Did you see his Robbie Fox interview? He was fine.
Because he probably just did a line.
Whatever you got to do.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to do to get
Jump
right.
above the come down.
That's what Jake Gyllenhaal told me.
Yeah. He told me that too. Jake Gyllenhaal. I ran into him at the truck stop bathroom in Bakersfield.
What?
And he said, "Tell Rone he sucks ass." And I was like, "Yeah." And he said, "No one will believe you."
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Your joy in that story was what made it made it so much funnier.
Well, it was a great story.
Yeah, it's a great story. I'm trying to work on my storytelling.
All to be a lie.
I mean, great storytelling is great storytelling. I'm trying to. That's like a skill I'm trying to hone. You know, it was Kobe's 9th skill that he was trying to hone.
Was storytelling?
Yeah.
He was pretty good at it.
Kobe?
Yeah.
Well, because he worked on it as a craft.
LeBron's good at it.
No, LeBron's terrible at it.
LeBron's a great storyteller.
What's a good story he's told? He's great. He tells whoppers.
Yeah.
He tells fibs.
But that's good. I mean, that's what you did. You just told the fib.
Yeah, but mine was like an intentional fib.
So are his.
No, not intentional.
That's what they want. That's what he wants you to think.
No, he's trying to trick you.
No, that's what he wants you to think.
No,
it's all,
LeBron
it's
is
all
trying
part of his image.
LeBron's trying to fool you.
It's all part of his image.
I'm going to ask him tomorrow night. It's Bucks Lakers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're going?
Yeah, of course.
Do you have to go? Are you like, or is this like part of your contract? You got to go to every single Pat Bev game and watch him stink up the fucking court.
Don't you fucking say that.
Get 1 3-pointer the whole game.
Don't you fucking say that.
He's the only player I've ever seen in the NBA who it's like celebrated if he makes 1 point.
Well, your bitterness is an ugly shade on you.
I mean, it's crazy. If I went on DraftKings right now, it would be like Pat Bev picks, touch the ball, over or under 0.5.
Your bitterness is such a stinky cologne. It's literally making me sick to my stomach to smell it in the room right now.
I'm just saying. I'm just speaking the truth, dude.
Have you ever watched?
People hate.
Have you watched the NBA game?
Truth. Yeah, I watched some of the Celtics-Bucks game.
Did you?
I just had to make sure my Celtics were taking care of the Bucks properly.
Pat Bev had 9 points in the first half.
Bell to ass. I was so close to tweeting belt to ass, but I didn't want to I feel like that would cause issues.
That would have been hilarious.
No, because I feel like we're getting to that point where it's like if you in the podcast war, you're definitely picking Pat Bev over this show.
No way, bro.
Absolutely.
What are you talking about?
I feel like if I tweeted belt to ass, it would have been It would have been like a call from you being like, "Yo, you got to delete that."
When have I ever made you delete, or when have I ever even been serious about?
Yo,
something
for
with
real,
you?
like I know I'm not. I don't know usually to do this, but like you got to delete that post.
I got Giannis texting me right now about
Giannis
this.
is on my ass. Dave's on my ass.
They're fucking pissed.
I can't believe Prez abandoned you courtside.
He had the bubble guts. That actually could be where I got it.
Oh, he got the bubble guts.
Yeah, he had the shits.
That's a good story. See, we should have led with that.
That's storytelling. You need the hook for people.
Yeah.
So we go to the Celtics game, and Dave has the shits, right?
Yeah.
We get in. We have our little salmon or whatever. At halftime, we're about to go back to our seats, and Dave is like, I need a second. Find me a private bathroom.
Gardini's calling me.
All right.
Here we go. Gardini. Hello. What's up? You're live to tape on Son of a Boy Dad. What was the song we were singing in San Diego? All right, that's all we needed. Thank you. Yeah, that's what Rone thought it was by Jimmy Buffett.
No, I didn't.
Fucking dumbass.
I said Zach Brown Band.
Rone's isn't Rone a dumbass?
You said you thought that was a Mexican song. You thought it was a fucking Mexican song.
Oh, also Gardini, why is your voicemail in a Hispanic voice?
I didn't know that was the case.
Dude, when we called you, it was like leave your voicemail after the beep. I swear to God, I'm not even joking. That's how it sounded.
Really?
Yes. I think it's because you're in Texas.
It could be because I'm in Texas. I may have been hacked by a Mexican guy.
Yeah, I don't know. All right. Talk to you later.
The podcast, TTYL.
TTYL.
Let's talk to you later.
Adios, los conmigos.
I think it's adios and via con Dios.
I think you can just make it up as you go along.
I think they're the easiest phrases to say. It's like adios. I mean, he's rhyming God with God. Adios with God. And via con Dios, go with God. Adios and via con Dios.
Adios, que los conmigos. I'm leaving today.
Anyway, Dave's courtside fucking shitting his pants.
Shitting all over the court.
It's fucking running down his leg.
Did they have to bring out the big mop?
Yeah. Like somebody spilled.
Yeah, start smearing his shit
He
all
was
over
like,
the
here,
place.
kick over that high noon so it looks like it's to dilute my shit water.
That's crazy. I didn't think when you got to that level of money, you got sick like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like I always imagine, like food poisoning is more of the poor man's game.
You think so? You think it's like something that happens on the galleys of a ship while you're going across the Atlantic Ocean to find a better life in America.
Yeah, you shouldn't be getting food poisoning fucking when you're worth $100 million.
But those are the people that have fragile stomachs because they're not eating the shit.
Ah, yeah, they're not. They're not. Like if you went to Taco Bell, it's shit city.
Well, if you're going to Taco Bell regularly, your stomach is steeled to that kind of shit.
That's like me.
Yeah, I mean, you probably haven't got sick. Dude, I
had explosive diarrhea last night.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But not sick. That's not being sick.
No, that's routine.
Yeah, that's normal. That's how you shit.
Yeah.
But I've been congratulating myself like 2 days earlier, being like, damn, I haven't got sick in a fucking minute.
Oh, that happens to me all the time.
I fucking feel incredible.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking nothing.
Well, because you get to bragging. You start bragging. I was bragging forever, being like, I haven't thrown up since I was in 6th grade. That was my big, from, not from drinking, but I was like, I haven't thrown up from being sick since 6th grade. I was telling everyone that for years. Everyone's got a plan until you get smacked in the teeth, bro.
Everyone has a plan until you have a half hot dog at Barclays.
Exactly.
That now resides in my esophagus, haunting me like a chupacabra.
Yeah. Chupacabra.
That's what the Mexicans probably thought that they were signing up for.
Probably. Yeah.
A live show, a live telling of the chupacabra. Dude, how about this bro, Bruno Mars? Did you see this shit that he fucking...
50 million gambling debt?
Yeah.
It's a lot of debt.
But did you see that now since he has to pay off that debt, he's only making $1.5 million a show at MGM?
What was he making before?
That's what I'm saying.
That's like a lot of fucking money.
$1.5 million a show.
So what, he has to do 50 shows and then he's back in the green?
No, he's making $1.5 million a show still.
And they're taking the rest to clear his debt.
Yes, so he's been bumped down to $1.5 million.
So how many shows does he have to do until he's in the green?
He's in the green.
He's already in the green.
They're taking his money. He's obligated to do these shows. They've taken money off the top, and he still gets $1.5 million. So he can build up a whole other fucking gambling debt to them.
Oh, so he's rich as fuck.
Yes, 1.5. He's getting $1.5 million a show after he pays off MGM the $50 million.
How do you get into? I don't even know if we're allowed to talk about this, but how do you get into gambling debt in like the modern world of betting, where it's all?
I think you get markers from casinos. I think
like
that you don't put the cash in.
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
I don't fucking know though. I've never been close to.
Because like every time I've gone to a casino, it's been like you spend what you.
I lose $200 and I'm sick to my stomach.
Yeah, you have $200 and then you lose it on roulette and then you go home.
Yeah, you go back up to your room 5 minutes later.
I'm not like, well, what if I give you my Fitbit? How much could we make happen with that? Give me an extra $20.
That is how they portray it in like old gambling.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, even with like sports betting, it's like you can't spend what you don't have.
Yeah, you can't put your watch on the game anymore.
Which is good. That's how it should be.
You shouldn't be able to put your watch up.
No.
You should just keep your watches.
You should be able to keep your watch, and you should spend what you reasonably can afford to spend.
That's what I always have been saying.
That's what you've been saying that forever. I learned that from you. Yeah.
No, but you say it too. We said it once at the same time when we looked into each other's eyes.
I remember that, yeah.
I placed my hand on top of yours, and we shared a one strand of spaghetti.
And we said, please bet responsibly.
Yeah. We laid it in the tramp to fucking long-ass strand of spaghetti.
It is one of my favorite things to do.
Gamble responsibly?
Bet responsibly.
It's fun. March Madness gambling is very fun.
I just can't get into it. I don't like betting really outside of football.
This past weekend of just betting every game is extremely fun.
Yeah, but I don't know enough about it.
You don't know anything about football either, bro.
I know
It doesn't stop
so
you.
much about football.
You don't.
People have been clowning you, actually.
Because of what? Because
you said Justin
Jefferson?
Yeah.
And that trade wound up happening, right?
People have been clowning you.
And the trade happened, right?
Clowning.
And Justin Jefferson is on the Bengals now, right?
No, but you were saying that he still hasn't signed a new contract.
Yeah, but I said he wasn't going to the Bengals.
You said he
he
just signed a massive contract, and everyone was like, "Whoa, hold the phone." No, he hasn't.
I said he wasn't going to the Bengals. Play the fucking tape back.
People are saying he might go to the Patriots now.
Dude, the Patriots are never going to get in. I heard the Patriots are going to get relegated to college.
Did you know that the Celtics have won 17 championships?
And they were all when black guys weren't allowed to play basketball.
That's not true. They won with Kevin Garnett. Anything is possible!
That was the first one.
Yeah.
When black guys were allowed to play.
It's crazy being a Boston fan. 6 Super Bowls, 6 Stanley Cups, 17 NBA championships, and 9 World Series. Who's that, Pat Bev?
It's O'Malley.
Grace O'Malley?
Yeah, I guess.
Interesting.
Should I take it?
No. We're almost done. They're probably going to try and pull you into something else. No, I checked to see what time it was. Adiós conmigo. Oh, we're already at like an hour and 5 minutes. Time flies when you're having the best time of your entire goddamn life. Time flies when you haven't talked to someone in person in 5 days.
Same, I haven't either. I didn't have a drop of alcohol this weekend, and I didn't like talk to anybody except for Mike.
Yeah. I haven't talked to, dude. Crazy. I'm not even kidding. Dude, when I pulled into that truck stop, it was me and one 18-wheeler. And I went inside, and it's just this short white dude screaming at the cashier guy, being like, I put $5 in. Also, he's talking about putting $5 in. Dude, you have an 18-wheeler.
He put
$5 of gas in an 18-wheeler.
That won't get you out of the parking lot.
Across the street? Yeah.
What the fuck?
So he's yelling about that, and then the dude is just blatantly ignoring him. And then I go in and I'm like, "Can I use the bathroom?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's in the back."
Ooh, that's
The
gotta be a nasty
bathroom-
bathroom.
It looked like if you went to like a haunted house and they turned the lights on. That's what the bathroom looked like. Like shit on the, like blood on the walls, shit hanging from the ceilings,
Horror film.
like carpet hanging from the ceilings. It was the craziest thing.
Upside down bathroom.
Yeah, and then I went to that truck stop because I had to empty my car of trash before I returned it.
Yeah.
And I left the fishing rod just up against the gas pump, and then I just peeled out of there.
You left the fishing rod behind?
Yeah, that's what I always do.
Is that what you were doing at Walmart?
Yeah.
Buying a rod?
Yeah.
Damn.
They're $20, and I'm not gonna fly home with a spin rod.
So you're just burning $20 every trip?
Yeah, to go fishing for 5 hours. It's plenty worth it.
Yeah, I guess so.
And then I'd spend $20 on a license.
You're like how Allen Iverson used to leave his shoes behind in every hotel room after every basketball game.
Yeah.
He'd leave a pair of white worn once Air Force Ones.
Yeah, I mean, I could just leave it in the hotel, but I feel bad. I don't want to make the housekeeping people have to deal with a fishing rod.
Were you telling me the story about the comedian who fucking put mustard all over the fucking Air Force Ones?
No, I think that was Francis.
That's so
over the Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
Covered them in mustard and ketchup.
So no one else could wear them?
Yeah. It's crazy.
That's an incredible story. Fuck. I wish it was mine so I could make a lie about it.
I know.
My greatest joy in life.
Yeah. I felt like I was going to have more to say about Bakersfield, but I guess it really wasn't as bad as I thought it was. It was just long. A lot of travel.
What'd you do during the day?
I traveled every day.
That's fucking brutal.
Yeah, so the first night I stayed in Irvine, second night Bakersfield, third night LAX airport. Wake up. This was funny. On the plane, boarding the plane, 7 a.m. or it's 6 a.m. because those long cross-country flights board an hour before. So it's 6 in the morning boarding.
That's brutal.
Yeah. And
what was that LAX security like?
Easy as fuck.
Oh, really?
Surprisingly, yeah. I got there 40 minutes. I was at my gate 40 minutes before boarding. I was furious.
What, no Delta Lounge?
No, I flew United. Cheaper by a mile.
Yeah, because you're sitting on a fucking plastic seat that like was ripped out of a middle school.
I was laying down.
You were in United One?
Yeah, less than $1,000 for United.
What?
One. Yeah.
I stand corrected.
United might be the new move.
Really?
Yeah. And I looked at Delta, $2,000 for a ticket.
And that's cheap. Usually it's fucking $3,000.
Who's paying $3,000 for a flight? You. Here's the answer.
That's not true.
Barstool. True. Yeah. So I board the flight exhausted. Like I haven't slept in 72 hours. So you're not getting good sleep. It's terrible sleep.
Except for the 62 hours you got or the 6 hours you got at the airport hotel.
Yeah, but that doesn't count because it's bad sleep.
Exactly.
You're fucking rolling around all night. So I'm exhausted. Board the plane, sit down. There's a field trip of it's a big plane. It's like a 300-person plane. Probably 75 people on the plane were like 13-year-old kids. And the flight attendant let a girl do the announcements on the plane. So it's 6 a.m. and there's this girl going over being like, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your flight to New York." And then you hear the flight attendant be like, "It's Newark, not New York." And then she's like, "Newark," and like all her friends laughing. And I was like, "Oh, enough!"
You notoriously hate children.
No, but I hate children at 6 a.m.
That's hilarious.
It was. I was jealous of them though.
That's it makes me sick when people try to be cute on the announcements. I saw a video of a dude doing a Bugs Bunny voice on the announcement.
Yeah.
Like one of the flight attendants doing a Bugs Bunny voice with like the other flight attendant with like "fuck me" eyes, being like, "This is the cutest thing." And he's like, "All white passengers." I would fucking blow my brains out.
I would kill myself if that happened.
Yeah,
They'd be going straight into the Pentagon. I would lose.
That's probably what happens.
If there was a grown man doing Bugs Bunny voice at 6 a.m, I would lose. I would speak up. I would say something.
Yeah.
You gotta say it. You gotta be like, "Dude, cut the shit. What the fuck are you doing?
You bastard."
Yeah.
This shit is
no
not
one wants to
funny.
hear this.
Someone with like a guitar.
Yeah.
Or whenever there's like choirs on a fucking plane, everybody's trying to sing together. That's my worst nightmare. Or I saw a TikTok of a big girl on a plane recently, and she was like, I'm an oversized traveler. Of course I have to walk sideways down the aisle.
Oh yeah, I saw that video.
I'm an oversized traveler.
Yeah.
Of course I have to sit next to my smallest family member.
I like it seeing you. No, you're an oversized person. You're not an oversized traveler. You're an oversized human.
But
which is fine. But don't be narrowing it down to specific situations.
And the fact that she is she's filming it on the plane.
Yeah.
Who's with her that's like gonna film this video for her? Like this is obviously like a planned video.
Probably her undersized friend.
She probably went in skinny and she was like, I'm gonna get oversized for this video just so I can make this video.
Oh, I saw this on my way to LA. Boarding the plane again, 6 a.m. in Newark. And they're doing the whole thing. If any military people or disabled people who need extra assistance getting on the plane, you're now pre-boarding. Disabled girl shows up, broken leg. Let's relax on the disabled thing.
Right.
Entourage, 20 people. You get one person. And maybe if you're like Stephen Hawking level, you get 2. Yeah. All right? You don't get 13 people.
Someone to push the wheelchair, someone to wipe the drool.
Yeah.
If you're not drooling, you don't get more than 2 people. Dude, you don't get more than one person.
She had an entourage of 13 people getting onto the plane because she had a broken leg.
That's insane.
Crazy.
I saw it going out of Chicago this week. I saw a parade of elderly Indian people in wheelchairs that had their own line in security.
Yeah.
They like took back the red tape and had a completely new line for these elderly Indians. Yeah. All in wheelchairs. Everyone younger than the person behind them.
Yeah.
By the end, it was like an 8-year-old in a wheelchair. Everyone just like piled into wheelchairs.
You think they're faking it?
Yes.
Absolutely. I think that's the new move. I think people, they throw on a fake cast. They bring 14 of their closest
friends. But there were
friends.
So many people.
Yeah.
Disney's
a big one.
Oh my God.
Disney, they got the wheelchairs as soon as you get off the plane. They're like, all right, who needs assistance?
Who wants to game the system at Disney?
Yeah.
Who wants to steal from Walt?
That fucking freak.
That cryogenically frozen bastard.
Is he frozen?
Yeah.
They froze Walt?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they made the
movie yeah. I think you told me about that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Frozen Disney, because it's not about that anymore.
Damn.
Crazy.
All right.
We're going to let it go, though.
We're going to let it go.
It's a Frozen joke.
We're going to let it go. We'll see you guys on Thursday.
Facts.
I'm going to be in Providence, Rhode Island, April 4th, 5th,
Happy
and 6th.
birthday, Francis.
Happy birthday, Francis.
Say happy birthday, Francis.
If you want to say happy birthday to me, come to my shows in April 4th, 5th, and 6th, because that is my birthday. So,
yes.
Goodbye. We'll see you guys on Thursday. Dark